All right, y'all. Welcome back.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Angela.
And this is Darrea.
And this is Where Are My Keys?
Hey, y'all.
So today's episode is the keys to a long-term friendship. Mm-hmm. So you want to talk about how we met?
Sure. So
yeah, let's get your account of what happened.
Girl, my memory is bad, right? So I thought we didn't meet until 8th grade because I thought she came in new in 8th grade. But Angie reminded me that we met in 7th grade, and she said that she was sitting at lunch with some friends that she had met.
Why you gotta make it sound like they some straight?
Because I don't know how else to explain it. But anyway, my dumb self was like, hey y'all, look at the black girl over there. We gotta go save her and bring her over here with us. So I love everybody. You
gotta put that disclaimer in.
I love everybody. But Angie was sitting with
She wasn't saying.
I wasn't. I was just a kid, and I didn't know any better. But she was sitting with our Caucasian friends, who I love dearly. But I was just like, we gotta go save her. Like, bring her over here with the black people, and And then it was up from there.
Yeah. So I think it's also important to mention, as our friendship progressed in high school, we used to create stuff back then. Mm-hmm. So I think it's very, very important, like in your friendships, that you do things that kind of spark your creativity and kind of stoke purpose and passion. Mm-hmm. So back in the day, we used to set up a camcorder and have friends call on the speakerphone. They're giving all kind of crazy aliases and pseudo names and all that kind of stuff. But I just think it is so cool that all these years later, we have come full circle.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. I just remember having fun times. Like Angie was cool, down to earth, very sweet. Still is the same. Still the same. Like nothing's changed about that. And her mom just embraced all her friends and definitely me. Mm-hmm. Spending the night. They took me out of town on trips. Like I had a blast with them. And so I'm definitely.
Do you want to tell like what?
Girl, which one? The Virginia Beach. Like that's my favorite.
Oh my
memory.
God. Okay, so.
Bad Tail Kids. It was 8th grade, wasn't it?
It might have been.
I think it was 8th grade. Bad.
So now everybody got these kind of stories that everybody best friend know where the bodies are buried. But in this particular instance, we were on this is a family vacation. So the aunts, the uncles, everybody is there, right?
Angie cousins.
Yeah. So one of my cousins, who shall remain nameless to protect the innocent, and another former family member decided they was gonna give us some minors. Like we minor, not even close to being legal.
But did we ask for it?
Doesn't matter.
I feel like we asked for it.
Kids greedy anyway. They ask for anything. So the short long of it, we ended up drunk.
Y'all.
We don't advocate underage drinking.
And I don't drink anymore.
I definitely drink. So I ain't. You know what it is. But yeah, bloody hilarious.
But let me tell y'all what. Did we have the same drink? Y'all, I was drinking Mad Dog 2020 Banana Red. Wasn't that what it's called?
Girl, R.I.P. liver.
Like, that's crazy. We were 14 years old and just out here. Do your mama know? Wow. Did you tell her yet?
She know now.
Sorry. We're sorry.
Mama ain't know no better.
We didn't. Yeah, but we were in an art. I remember, like, so my memory, again, I feel like I ain't got the best memory. But what I remember was, it was just funny. Like, everything was funny. We was cackling. We was in an arcade. And I remember us being on the floor of the arcade cracking up. Like, just drunk. I don't even know how we made it back to the hotel room.
How we walked.
Yeah, like, because it was a strip. We were at Virginia Beach, and it was a strip.
Oh, Lord.
I don't remember. I don't. But anyway, like, that's how, like...
That's just one of the stories.
Oh, my God. Hilarious.
Yeah. So, there was a gap where we really kind of didn't keep in touch. Mm-hmm. So, in that
After
gap...
high school?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that gap, we went to college. We got married. We've had children.
And then let me just say that gap wasn't because like we had a falling
No,
out or
not
anything
at
like
all.
that. Like I went away to my college, Angie went to her college, and we didn't have social media back then. Like I was telling Angie, so like we lost touch. First of all, I didn't have a cell phone, so I couldn't get anybody's number or have anybody's numbers while I was away at college. So I lost all of my friends from high school. But go ahead.
Yeah, but how do we even
reconnect?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we like see each other at like a function, a party, here, or was it social media?
It may have been social media.
Yeah.
But the important part is when you have good friends, when you have a solid foundation, you can pick up right where you left off. It doesn't matter the duration of time. You can pick up right where you left off.
As if no time has passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you have friendships like that, it's important that you nurture them. So, in your opinion, what are the things that constitute a solid friendship?
Ooh, that's a good one. I feel like somebody who is dependable. They're like, whether it's good or whether it's bad, and you know that even if, again, to me, if time passes, if I needed something, then I know that I can call that person and he or she would do it at the drop of a hat. I don't know. That's one of mine. I have a few. Do you have one?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel that you are trustworthy because I remember calling you while I was at work and I was having some marital issues. And I knew that I could trust you. And I remember talking in a stairwell to you about it.
Girl, I don't even remember.
Of course you don't.
Oh my God.
I remember.
I remember crazy, silly stuff. That's my problem. But, oh my gosh.
But Darrea has a very big heart. She's never been judgmental. Never. Oh. Except for that one time when we first met.
You're right.
But since then, she's found Christ, so she good. She good. It's all under the bridge.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
But somebody that's trustworthy, somebody who loves to laugh. We love to laugh. We have a very similar sense of humor. But I feel like it's also important that you keep that piece of yourself, because when you're a mother and when you're a spouse, it's very easy to lose you.
Agree.
Yes.
Agree. Because you're so busy nurturing the relationship as your wife. Your husband, or vice versa. Being nurturing that relationship with your wife. You're raising your kids. And I do know, like, for me, even like just kind of talking about friendships, I don't want to get off topic, but trustworthy, like trust, that was one of my other ones too, like having somebody that you can trust and you know that those things won't go anywhere that you talk to them about. But yes, so you're nurturing all of those things, and I think sometimes too you lose friendships in the process of that, and not again that there's anything that happened in between there, but you have a different focus. Right. So like raising the kids, like you don't got time for nothing else. But it's very important still, like even in that, if I needed something or needed to call someone, having that friend that I could call on during those times. But for me, like again, during that time period, I was focused on something else. So I even lost, like, to me, friendships that I had coming out of college, because I got married and had my first daughter right out of college. So I, missed some things here and there as well, because my focus was different. But again, coming back full circle and being able to still call those people, hang out with those people, nothing's changed.
Yeah. And I've also found, like, in my 40s, I'm having like epiphany after epiphany after epiphany. And this is going to be a recurring thing with me, so just ready yourself. Put it on a t-shirt, it's going to be trademarked. But knowing when the soil is barren, knowing to let people fall away. Yep.
Because everybody can't go with you. I had posted something. I actually posted everybody can't grow with you. So as you're growing, maybe there's some weeds in there, maybe it's some roses, and but everybody's not going to grow. Somebody's going to die off or fall off, and that's okay. Yeah. It doesn't mean you love them any less, but there's just a difference. There's a season, and there's a time for different friendships, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So do you think that after 40 or those ages where we're not consistently expected to interact with people, like school, you have recess, you have classes with people, do you think that it becomes more difficult?
Certainly.
Okay.
Certainly, because I feel like you're already kind of set in your ways, you know, and I think the term was going around for a while and probably still do, like no new friends. So you keep, you know,
Man,
y'all listen.
If you ain't make the cut, you just not gonna make
new
the cut.
friends, because you know people are very fickle and is that the word, or finicky, you know. And it's just hard navigating that space and then having to start trusting somebody new because you don't really know, you know, who you can trust and, you know, what have you. So I think it definitely is a little bit harder when you get older, because again, you have to make time, or you have to be able to go to different spaces where you can find new friends, you know, whether it's church, the grocery store, the club. I don't know where you find. Where
I ain't
you go
trying to be friends with nobody I found
in the club. I don't go to the club either, but I'm just saying, like, again. So to me, that's a problem. Like, where do you go to find your coworkers? Like, usually it's coworkers, and then a lot of people don't want to mix that relationship, you know. And then you mix that relationship, something happens, and then you got to work with this person every day. So it's definitely hard. We don't have the buddy system at school. Like you said, we don't have recess, you know. So it's kind of hard. I think you have to put yourself out there sometimes. Like if you, you know, are out somewhere at a function, a gathering that somebody's invited you to, you know, don't be in a corner, don't be a wallflower, but just kind of get out there and just have conversations with different people. Ooh. And then if you vibe with somebody, you know, like, well, girl, give me your number. Like, we should definitely, you know,
hang out.
And I ain't that type of person. I'm very introvert. Unless I really, really know you, then I'm an extrovert. But I think I just came off, you know, with that up at the top of the dome. So I just feel like that to me would be a good way to branch out and try new friendships.
Girl, the idea of like reaching out to make a new friend just disgusts me.
Why are you disgusted?
No, listen, like I've tried it. Like, okay, here's the problem. Here's the problem I have with trying to make new friends. Like, I'll be like, okay, girl, we gonna have lunch or whatever. And then you get to like the lunch outing, and you like, I have made a mistake. I wish I hadn't done this.
Oh my gosh. You've had that experience before?
Hell yes. Definitely. Oh my God. Like, okay,
Don't tell us.
I'm not going to, no names, because I have had lunch